O'Sullivan is going to be arrested. Mark my words, this week or next week. But what I want you to know is media today. You are the first to know this. O'Sullivan is going to run away from this country. And they're going to make sure they take him out of the country. So we must get a case as soon as possible. Angaphumi kule country. Azosixoxela ukuthi lamandla angako kurun country wathatha. You understand?
People have been saying he can't wield so much power without local and international agencies. Is this suspicion of MI6, the American Central Intelligence Agencies, do you think it's true?
Uyilanda kude mnganami, ungasayilandeli ekudeni America siqale la ekhaya. Sinabantu abanjengabo Sisoko who's head in the IDEC. Uhambe nama case, take dockets from IP. Uyaxoshwa uphuma nama case uhamba nawe ekhaya. Uyohlala nawo ngapha ku IDEC angabophi O'Sullivan. There's 2 cases against O'Sullivan. There's cases against McBride. Those people are ran by O'Sullivan. Now, what you must understand is you must question one thing. As media, you must question one thing. Why O'Sullivan law, ongana nix, he's not a South African, nowhere South African, has so much power. He goes to UK and Alandimali, abuya control labantu bethu. Tina, what we're going to advocate for is to expose Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa has been captured long time ago. That's what we're going to do.
They say he does not have a matric. They don't know when he was born. He said he was MK. He said he was MK. People are questioning when.
Yeah.
This man, his proximity scares us because he has proximity to people who are very powerful and he knows things before they happen. He can even tell us when are you going to have a stroke because he knows things before people know it. His name is Brown Mogotsi. What has shocked you about him? Or you already knew these things?
What shocks me is that Minister Mchunu listened to that person. What shocks me with Minister Mchunu listened to Mary Dihaz. What shocks me with Minister Mchunu listened to Sibiya. Then Minister Mchunu didn't listen to Kabinde. When Kabinde came for the first time, he was shaking. That's why we said, hey, Baba Hambala, when he came back, he told us the truth. Let's reverse how umuntu omnyama is brutally punished. Kabinde comes out and writes a document and feeds it to Begicel. Uguti, Bo McBride, Bo Paul O'Sullivan, they lied about Commissioner Patlane. They said to Utengelu sound system bribe, which was not true. What happened? That case was never investigated. In fact, on the day of a hearing, McBride comes into hearing and stops the hearing on Kabinde and offer Kabinde a deal. Uguti, angeke sikuprosecute ngama cases wakho yekela lento le. If awuyekisa kushaya. Why Kabinde? He didn't have lento umkhwanaza nayo. So that was surprising, madam. That's what should surprise you. What is the difference between Brown Mogotsi and Paul O'Sullivan? If a person is listened to by a minister, then we think that person is credible. Now, my question to you is, if you see Brown, you see O'Sullivan, you see Sibiya, what do you say about Mchunu? What?
Maybe, let me say, maybe it's desperate. Honorable, I'm not going to ask him this question. I'm going to ask you. You heard everything. As an honorable member, do you think O'Sullivan will ever get to Parliament or Madlanga Commission? Because it seems the both are delaying him. Do you think he will come or he will run away before he does?
I guess he will definitely run away. And he will be assisted by this current government. Because you can just witness, we are in a deep state already. And whatever they were saying about that commission of that judge, that I'm not sure how credible is he and his integrity, but you will definitely see that that was for a cover-up. And now the real estate capture is coming because all state organs, you can see how are they captured by the few, those that are controlling economy and those that have interest in the country from outside these boundaries of South Africa. And by some individuals that have penetrated the justice system, police, and even government, the MPs that are being suspected or alleged to have been part of this whole kind of a capture. So you can see that even the executive might be captured, and we hope that more is still to come, so that the country is freed from this kind of bondage that we find ourselves in. And what is much more interesting, that when you see MK demonstrating like this, it's solely because we know that what this G20 is to deal with issues that probably have a direct impact in developing economies, and like our country, for example. So we can't just fold our arms and leave these people to continue driving an agenda that compromises the country. And if you have read our People's Mandate, you will definitely see that we have a clear vision of how are we going to take over and how are we going to deal with the issue of economy. But dealing with it when the agenda is set in a wrong direction by these kind of people led by Ramaphosa, we believe it won't be representing the country and the aspiration of the black child.
Thank you very much. Nkokheli, I want to release you, and I want to thank you for coming down to the ground. When your constituency called you, you were able to come, to leave your busy schedule, to come down and answer because you believe power is a masebeni. Last question. Uyawathemba lamaphoyisa?
Amaphoyisa ngiyawathemba kakhulu. I once worked as poison. I trust them. I know how they behave. They are based on instruction. Umuntu engamthemba amakomanda wawo amanye, not wonke. But let me tell you something. Amaphoyisa, if they can have leaders like Mchunu, the whole system will be sharp. That is how SAPS is. But if the system in Sibiya, sesiyazi yoba njani utheni uSibiya upushiri ngoSibiya.
Uyawathemba yini amaphoyisa?
No, definitely we trust most of the people in Blue. There will be those elements that surely are pushing the agenda of their bosses, and their bosses also are having their own handlers, which are corrupting the country.